Hi everybody, my name is Miss Alina, and today we're going to discover adjectives. So I know that you guys have been home a lot with your parents and doing homework at home, so I want you guys to keep this quote in mind. It says, do what you can with what you have and where you are. So I know that you guys don't have access to see your teachers or access to school supplies, but work with what you have at home and make the best of it, and you guys would do amazing. So we're going to start off with today's subject, which is discovering adjectives. So first I want to talk about what a noun is. A noun is a person, place, or thing. So you guys probably know that already, but we're going to write down the definition so that you guys can have this down and look back to it later. So a noun is a person, place, or thing. So I would be considered a noun, you would be considered a noun, this whiteboard is a noun, it's a thing, I'm a person, this whole facility, this room would be a noun because it's a place. Where you guys go to school is a noun because it's a place. So with adjectives, an adjective is a word that describes a noun. So if I want to say that this place is cold, this facility, this room is warm, then I'm describing the word, and that's what an adjective is. So we're going to write down the definition for that. So an adjective is a word that describes a person, place, or thing. So you guys want to make sure that you guys write down the definitions, even if you guys already know them, so that you guys are practicing your handwriting and just practicing your overall writing skills at home. So with adjectives, you really want to learn a lot of adjectives, because with adjectives you can have a larger vocabulary scale and you can describe things more easily. So let's say you go to Six Flags and you talk to a friend and they've never been to Six Flags. With adjectives, you'll be able to tell your friend exactly what you saw, what you felt, what you smelled when you ate those funnel cakes, what you heard. All of that would be described by using adjectives. If you talk to a friend that has never gone to Disneyland, Disneyland could be described using adjectives because it's fun, it's pretty, there's music everywhere that's loud and joyful. All of those words that I'm using are adjectives to describe what you see and what you feel when you go somewhere, or what something looks like. So today we're going to practice thinking of adjectives. So I know that a lot of you guys love to eat hot Cheetos. So today we're going to go and describe a hot Cheeto, or a hot Cheeto bag. So this is a noun because it's a food item. So today we're going to use adjectives to describe a noun, which we're describing a hot Cheeto. So let's see what it looks like first. So it's orange, so that's an adjective. It's shiny because the bag shines. It's black, it's white, it's red. So we're going to write down all those adjectives down, because all of these adjectives not only describe a hot Cheeto bag, but they describe so many other things in the world. The sun is yellow, the sun in outer space is red and yellow. All these words, you always want to keep them with you because it helps your writing and it makes your writing more, it makes it more enhanced. So let's write these down. So it looks, we'll do sight. That's the name of the sentence that we're using right now. So it's red, orange, yellow, shiny, it's white, and it's black. Now size is another way to point out an adjective. This bag, you can say it's pretty small compared to like the usual bag, the bigger bag. So this is a small bag. But it can also be described as medium because there is a bag that's smaller than this. So we can also write down medium. Now we want to use our smell to describe this. So it smells like, it smells kind of sour because it is kind of spicy. And let's see, it smells salty. And remember that the adjectives that you use for one sensory, you can use it for another. So sight, now that we're looking at the actual Cheeto, here it is. So I know you guys know what it looks like, but now you guys are gonna challenge yourselves and describe it. So this Cheeto is red. Well, we have red, and it's kind of like a beige color. So we can write down beige. And now we're going to taste it. So this is the Cheeto. Really good. I know you guys love these things. So it tastes salty. So just know that you can reuse your adjectives for a different type of sensory. So, got nervous. Okay. Okay, so it's salty, and it kind of tastes like you could taste the flour. So it's very okay, it's very like, can you help me out with the word?
I don't know.
Okay, it's very we can say it's kind of sour as well. I mean, smell and taste go hand in hand, and we're gonna go with more of what it smells like, because when you eat it, you kind of get another smell. So it does kind of smell very strong. And another way to describe smell can also be loud. Like if something smells very strong, it could be loud because it feels like it's all around you. And then we're gonna go to what it sounds like when you smash it. So we're going to get a piece of paper, and we are going to, oh, I got it in my hair. We're going to smash it. So what does that sound like? That sounds very crunchy. So it sounds crunchy. It sounds crummy as well. So these are examples of adjectives that you can use to describe hot Cheetos. So now we're going with something a little bit more healthier. So this is a tangerine. So a tangerine is very small. So we're gonna go back to sight. So we have small down, but there's something different. So comparing a tangerine to a hot Cheeto, this is very round. So we can write down round. And it's orange. We have orange, but it's also green. It has like these little indents on them. So maybe we can say that it's kind of bumpy, because when you feel it, it feels kind of bumpy. So now we're gonna peel it, because there's two sides to an orange, a tangerine. So you peel it, and it looks kind of like there's patches on it, patches of what could be part of the fruit. So we can write down that it's patchy. So now that we have more of it, we're gonna open it again. Okay, you can see that juice comes out from it, so it's very juicy. And this can also go to taste too. And then you open it more, and there's also white. We have white down. So we're gonna smell it. So it smells very tangy. So that's another adjective you can use. It smells very natural. Like this is a smell that someone couldn't create. This is a smell that only like Mother Nature would create. So we can write down natural. And now we're gonna taste it. Very sour, but it's also very sweet. We have sour, so we're gonna write down sweet. It's yummy. It's delicious to me, but some of you guys don't like fruits, some of you guys don't like vegetables, so it might be disgusting. It might be yucky. It might be gross. And it might be, some people describe tangerine as like a tart taste, because it's it's a dull taste to someone that doesn't really like stuff like that. So we can write tart. So we have a lot of adjectives to describe two different nouns. So now what I want you guys to do, well, first what we're going to do is we're going to choose a random adjective. So we're going to go into the site, because what we're going to do is we're going to look around the room, and you guys are going to look in your house for something that's very similar, that can be described using the adjective that we choose. So I'm just going to choose a random one. So let's see. Oh, so I chose small. So now I'm going to go scavenge around the room and look for something that could be described with the word small. And you guys are going to do the same at home. So let's go and find something that's small. We want to do something that we can describe as well. So we have pencils here. A pencil could be small, but that's kind of dull. So let's look for something better. So, oh, we have some books over here. So how about we go check out and find a small book? So I know that some of you guys don't like chapter books, and some of you guys like small books. So this book can be described by the word small. So now what I want you guys to do is, with what you find at home, I want you guys to write down a summary. And with this summary, you're going to describe the item as if you're writing to someone who has never seen the item before. So I'm going to write a summary about this book, okay? And I'm going to pretend that I'm writing it to my friend who has never seen a small book. She's only seen chapter books, really big books with 300 pages. So we want to describe it to her, okay? So we're going to come over here, and we're going to erase this for now. And then we're going to write down our summary. And you guys can watch me write the summary. And after, you guys can write your summary once you find the object that can be described by the word small. So this book, or let's say this noun, in my hand is a book. This book has a little is an adjective, so we're going to underline it, a little bit of pages. And remember that with an adjective, there's also synonyms. So a synonym is a word that has the same definition as another word. So we can use synonyms to describe that it's small, and we're still using the adjective small. So it is very tiny, and the pages are short and skinny. So let's open it up. So the first page is very colorful. So the first page, so I'm going to underline our adjectives. The first page is very colorful. Let's turn to the next one. So this book has a lot of pictures that are very cute. It makes me feel happy, which is an adjective used to describe an emotion, and warm. And then we can also talk about the shininess of it. So this book is glossy. That's another word of saying shiny. And it is, what else do you guys think we can say? It is minimum in words. So let's read our summary. So this noun in my hand is a book. This book has a little bit of pages. It is very tiny, and the pages are short and skinny. The first page is very colorful. The book has a lot of pictures that are very cute. It makes me feel happy and warm. This book is glossy, and it is minimum in words. So by our summary, we can tell that this book is not a regular book like a Harry Potter book that has a lot of words, a lot of chapters. So when someone that has never seen this book before reads this, they're going to know that this book is very small. So with the item that you guys found at home, I want you guys to do a similar summary using some of the adjectives that we used and some of the adjectives that you think on your own. So that's what I have for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Bye!